With the clock ticking for the 2024 US presidential elections, all eyes are on the key issues that will make or break this election. Today, we will break down the 5 things that will decide the fate of the elections. Unlike other democracies, the US uses the electoral college system. Voters don't directly choose the president. Instead, they vote for the electors, who then cast ballots for the president based on the popular vote in their state. There are 538 total electoral votes. A candidate needs 270 to win the presidency. Economy and inflation. The economy is always front and center in the US election, and in 2024, it's even more critical due to inflation concerns. Inflation remains stubbornly high, driving up the cost of living, and this is affecting middle class across America.
Under Kamala's economy, millions of Americans are suffering because of inflation. They're losing their jobs, they can't afford housing, groceries, or a car, and yet Kamala is importing millions of illegals across our borders and giving them taxpayer benefits at your expense, while taking the jobs from African Americans and from Hispanic Americans at levels that we have not seen. You are witnessing the economic oppression of Americans to reward and enrich illegal aliens.
That's why we will create what I call an opportunity economy where everyone has the chance to compete and a chance to succeed. And we will end America's housing shortage and protect Social Security and Medicare.
Endorsements. Endorsements from high-profile figures can be game changers. Endorsements energize a candidate's base and influence undecided voters, particularly in close races.
Don't you want a safe environment for your children? Don't you want to know that the food that you're feeding them is not filled with chemicals that are going to give them cancer and chronic disease? And don't you want a president that's going to make America healthy again?
Get off your couch and vote. Put down your phone and vote. Grab your friends and family and vote. Vote for Kamala Harris as the next president of the United States.
So all you criminals, all you lowlifes, all you scumbags, all you drug dealers, and all you crooked politicians need to answer one question, brother. What you gonna do when Donald Trump and all the Trumpomaniacs run wild on you, brother?
Let us choose truth, let us choose honor, and let us choose joy. Because that's the best of America. We're all Americans, and together, let's all choose Kamala Harris.
Speaking of swing states, these are the ultimate battlegrounds. States like Pennsylvania with 19 electoral votes, Michigan with 15, Wisconsin with 10, and Arizona with 11 are crucial because their voting patterns are unpredictable. Small margins often decide these states, making every campaign stop and ad placement essential. In 2016, Mr. Trump carried all of them except for Nevada. In 2020, Joe Biden's victory was secured mainly by flipping Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin back into Democratic column. Abortion. Abortion rights have become one of the most polarizing issues in 2024 election. Many women, especially in states with newly imposed restrictions, are viewing this election as a referendum on their reproductive rights. Democrats are vowing to codify abortion rights, while Republicans appeal to their conservative base by supporting stricter regulations.
Because of Donald Trump, more than 20 states have abortion bans. More than 20 Trump abortion bans. Trump says he wants to leave abortion up to the states, he says. Up to the states. All right. So here's how that works out. Today, 1 in 3 women of reproductive age live in a state with a Trump abortion ban. Many with no exception for rape or incest.
Missouri's abortion ban has no exceptions for rape, incest, or women's health. And what we have seen over the past few years is just this groundswell of grassroots support for ending the ban and for returning decisions about reproductive rights and healthcare to Missourians, to Missouri women and their families. So I think the stakes are really high.
Abortion, I believe in speaking up for the unborn. They can't speak for themselves, so we have to.
I think most Bible-believing Christians are concerned that our families are not being protected, that children, we're having to fight for our rights to protect children from pornography, to protect children from gender modification surgeries, to protect the unborn. I think it's extremely concerning.
States like Georgia, with 16 electoral votes, where voters are split on this issue, will be pivotal. Illegal immigration. Immigration has been a divisive issue for years, and 2024 is no different. Republicans led by Donald Trump are advocating for a stricter border control, including finishing the US-Mexico border wall.
Because we have millions and millions of people, and they came from prisons and jails. They came from mental institutions and insane asylums. It's Silence of the Lambs. Okay? You know that. Hannibal Lecter! But by the time this guy gets out of office, we'll have 18 million people, in my opinion, in our country, and we're going to be paying a price, and it'll be the largest deportation in the history of our country. And we have no choice.
Let's all be honest about that. I have no pride in saying that this is a perfect immigration system. I've been clear, I think we all are. Learned about that bill and told them to kill it because he preferred to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem. I do not believe in decriminalizing border crossings, and I've not done that as vice president. I will not do that as president.
Voters in border states like Texas, with 40 electoral votes, and Arizona will be specially focused on this issue. So it is to be seen how voters would prioritize issues and express their opinion through the ballot. Polling culminates in US on voting day on November 5. Early voters have already cast their ballots. Results would determine how America decides for itself and what impact it has on the world.